Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is for you guys, I hope you're doing well. I see you're chatting, but I'm just switching over to Stream Manager. I also had to, I'm proud, I figured out on my OBS how to change it to readable fonts. Because some of the fonts, not fonts of name colors, because some of the name colors are really hard to read in OBS. Hi Serena, hello Belle, hello Carrie, hello Faye, and hello Demon Fox King. What were you guys talking about? About points, oh god. I need like a massive point redeem, something that people can save up to. Hi Lunaris. Hello. And Carrie, thank you for the resub. 7 months. 7 freaking months. Oh, let me see, yes. That was the thing I wanted to do this morning. Okay, it's not a big deal, but that was the thing. Look at Carrie being a good husband. Remembering things for me. That's mod 5 years running. 100%. Okay. That makes me feel better because it was nagging me. The back of my mind. I'm gonna stretch. Even though I was just standing like up until that point. Yeah, I know that was gonna bother me, and that was 100% what I was gonna do. Because I gotta start doing stuff with that. You nag me too, but I still keep you around. It's a good kind of nagging, though, right? You know, so after the bickering is more fun. What did I unplug? Okay, it was just my tablet pen. Alright, where are you? Danganronpa. You're gonna hear a bunch of noises in a second. Or it's giving me time, okay. Pause that. Open that. Do a backflip. Oh shit. You know what? I will fix it. Don't mind me being giant and flipped the wrong way. Joking on things. I was streaming last night with Richard as we're working through Metal Gear Solid 3. Hi, Dan! Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, Dan, enjoy your lurk. Um, first off, how is the sound next to me? Second, I'm glad we're doing a trial, so I don't have to talk as much, because my throat has been a bit sore since yesterday. I think I'm on the verge of catching a cold, but it's kind of like at that point where I can easily fight it off. Hi Gloomy! No roulette. Is the roulette not working? Okay, 10%-ish. Yeah, Danganronpa is a louder game. Oh, now it is. Okay, so it might have been Moobot just waking up. Alright, I turned it down a bit. Thank you. Yeah, this is where we are. Last, right? Oh, no, we're here. No worries, Gloomy. Have a good lurk. Yeah, we stopped right in front of here. Okay. I should do a little recap. So. Alright. The one who's got murdered was Mihiru, the redhead photography girl. She got hit with a big, smack to the back of her head in the beach room, in the beach house. From my memory, I believe we're slightly suspecting Little Hater, but not so much. We're suspecting Posh Spice, which is, well, here. Well, he's going to do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined. You are crazy. Oh. Hey, shut up. And stay put, you stubborn little Lolita. Stop harassing little girls. What's going on? Is Hiyoko a little hater? Hi, Richard. Good morning. Yes. Hiyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. Yeah, Posh Spice are enemy. I was gonna wait till I can, select them. But Hiyoko still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in full Nelson. Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of the island's food chain. Geez, making me waste my sweet-ass time. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? Oh yeah, Fuyuhiko has disappeared. Enjoy the lurk, Faye. Get some good rest. That guy, he's totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off. Oh. His anger changed his form. I'm right here. Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyways, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? I think he's set up as a red herring. He didn't do anything. But still. I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko? What does that mean? Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good. Anyways, looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now. I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys. Crap. I'm not mentally prepared yet. Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit.
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy.
This too must be the will
my boy.
of causality.
So it begins. The beginning of the end. Not my boy. Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope. Fuck off. That's right. I can only... Moving forward is the only option. Okay. All we have to go off is that she had died in a place that had the same swimsuits as Posh Spice. Yeah, so Posh Spice. This is... Sonia Nevermind is who we call Posh Spice. But she died in the same place as where the swimsuit Posh Spice had, which was the wetsuits. And Anime was alone with no witness for multiple hours swimming when the showers were off. Right, Anime. So she's a bit sussy. So Pico Yama. Here, news that. Pico Yama. There's a lot of name lore to learn. Pico Yama is who we call Anime because she's, you know, she has the sword. And she claims she was off swimming for basically 3 hours. Now, knowing her, I can believe she could swim for 3 hours because she was just trying to swim off the island. But there is no witnesses. Other thing is, we know Little Hater was seen running from the scene, crying. So I'm assuming her and Mahiro had a fight. I also remember during that day, we didn't see where Nakamura was, but I don't think it was him. And then, Kazuchi was just being a little pervert with us, so he kind of has a tight alibi. And then Fuyuhiko was also seen running away? Was he? I want to get as many Spice Girls as I could, and they fit. Then is the nurse Baby Spice. Oh yeah, there was also showers being off, so I brought up swimming being a way to get the blood off. Yeah, that was one thing. Okay. They were having a friendly fight. They have an alibi. Right, because she showed up. Didn't she show up with blood on her head? Yeah. She showed up injured, so nurse had to heal her. And Gunham, I think he was being all emo. He's like, I want to be invited to things, but he didn't want to say it. You should be honored. A mere human such as yourself will be present to witness the beginning of the end. Monoma? You mean Monomi? Monomi did nothing. Monomi's being bullied. I believe in you. If everyone works together, you should be able to stand against any despair. I will definitely help you out. Yeah, she's just crying. Nagito is being fucking crazy. What are you dilly-dallying for? Come on, let's hurry up and go. She has a look of a murderer. She does. Okay, yeah, they're just saying, oh, let's go. I feel like, so, Fuyuhiko's gonna be a red herring. But what's actually gonna happen is that we're gonna find out some embarrassing secret about him.
You're so evil.
No matter how many times I see it, it's such a bad taste. The worst and lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I move my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walk onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. Hi, Ishmael! Thank you for the hydrate! A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we're inside continued to drop. Oh, Darkrai, thank you! Thank you for the resub. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair. As if my heart was rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. Also, ads are starting in about 30 seconds. Reset music is fitting for this. I suddenly stopped breathing. I fainted because I forgot to breathe. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. No, I was joking. I tried to endure the pressure by firmly standing on my legs. And after a while, the elevator's vibration gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Oh, he did change it. It's like a beach theme. Aim! Defeat! The boring routine! So I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
Impossible!
It's not like I allow you to think otherwise.
That is...
To go through the trouble of doing something this elaborate. Really, what is your true intention?
No.
Nothing really, essentially. This killing game is just to kill time anyways. Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Lie.
A purpose is only going to be a weakness. Those who have a purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purpose like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts. It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us? Sus. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... Regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way. It's funny, like, our main suspects are on the same page as us right now. Except for anime. Or not anime, sorry, Posh Spice. No, not Posh Spice. Sporty Spice. God. Too many Spice Girls. For us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yes, I would like to save my progress. Why did my phone buzz? Oh yeah, surprisingly, I have no skills yet. The first one, I had a bunch of skills already, and I have none yet. I don't remember what it was, but remember Posh Spice was saying some shit about an anime or show or whatever being real big in her small country? Imagine she bludgeoned Ginger Spice for saying the camera work and it was bad since she was a photographer. Yes, so that mask was from like the anime she really enjoyed from her country. So that's another hint towards her. But yeah, I think it would be Posh Spice.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present
Pam
your
hands.
arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I love how Monomi's already tied up.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Maybe Ham Hands killed her? Damn, came from the grave and just murdered her. I also realized I need to shrink my PNG tuber because otherwise you guys don't see all the, there. All the text.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Oh yeah, there was a game! And that was the whole hint of, how things happened. And, people in the game were people on the island. And that's why Fuyuhiko is so involved.
What? Who cares about that game?
The game was so weird, not gonna lie, it was.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Hi, Darkrai!
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
And we believe Mahiro was the one who first beat the game because she got a thing with it.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game.
Yes! Can I just do the voice volume? Well, we'll just turn it all up a little bit. Can I do the voice volume? I can. Cool. Oh wait, the voice volume's all the way up. Never mind. I can turn these down a little bit. I did remember closed captions. Thank you. I did. The OBS mixer I had turned down, but I turned it up a little bit.
Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Fourth wall break.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
And we had figured out most of them. The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed in the beginning. By using the staff role after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. First character who the player was able to control was Girl A. Was Girl A? Oh shit, no. I don't remember who's who. Oh. Wait, who's Sato again? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. I think it's Mahiro. No. We can. Okay, we're gonna fuck this up a little bit.
I see. Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Thank you, Faye.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Oh, fuck off, little hater.
A nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
Yeah, you're in the game. Okay, it was Girl C. Ooh, Girl C that died. Or no, Girl C was the bitch. What's it? Hyper and energetic.
Damn it!
Oh, we're gonna get hit a few times. It can't be the one who died. Was Girl B the bitch, or was it Girl D? D, okay, shit.
Damn it! I see.
Process of elimination.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Personality was hyper energetic and unique. Ibuki.
I see. Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
No.
Let's move on to Girl D.
She just said no. Girl D, huh? There's only one person who always had a camera with her, and that was Mihiru.
I see. Girl D is Mahiro, the victim in this case. Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
Oh, why are we skipping Girl E? He's Guy F. Who's Sato? I'm thinking it's Fuyuhiko. Belle, who's Sato?
I see. Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu? Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll.
Yeah, there's two Kuzuiros.
The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzahiro appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but call me out like that. Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Because you're fucking crazy. Reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzahiro appears twice is probably because I can't remember if it was an older or younger sister. I think it was an older sister. No.
Damn it!
Damn it, it's the younger one.
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Hmm? What do you mean, little sister?
What if he's related to somebody in this thing? What if he's related to Mihiru?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch. Oh.
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is the one who died at the beginning?
I see!
Yeah.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
That bitch Girl E was it.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister.
Yeah.
So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Fucking Nagito.
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
Damn.
I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
Nice.
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
No.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Again?
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Not Girl E.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Who has the last name Sato?
Could it be the same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
What?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Oh my god. What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also has a strange rivalry going on?
Hey, No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that girl E got killed.
Yeah, she did.
What?
Wait, what?
No way! Is that true?
No, girl D got killed.
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Wait, right?
Then
What?
let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
I'm so confused. The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Because Girl E was killer, yeah.
I see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But... Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
She's so awesome, I love her. Aha!
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Is your number 2 for this game? I know your number 1 is Nagito.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
I thank you for the hydrate. I need to go get some water.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
And the victim, it looks like Fuyuhiko, but it also looks like Sonya. Jackie was your number 1 for this game? Jackie's great.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
Oh, shut up.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Yes.
Obviously. Girl E was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girl E was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You
Fair.
can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
Okay, no one could do that.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who is waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then, what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
I think it's gonna have to do something with the
She
rubber
just
balls.
broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
Okay.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Ah, okay, so it's that.
How was
which-
she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
Wait, how do I
She
speed up?
probably used a hidden passageway.
Wait, I can't
Twilight's
remember
hidden
what to do with the
passageway is
blues.
the world's best!
After she killed the first victim in the music, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped out.
So how did Girl E to the front of the music?
What is my A is silencer, B is fast forward, X. Y is my fire truth bullet.
To
Okay.
go back to the you need to go through the. Plus, the other 4 girls should have been.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
What?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
So yeah, the window could have been broken way earlier because they didn't hear it.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room.
Yeah, all that basically happened before they got to that turn.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
No, it hasn't.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
No, you didn't.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Oh my god.
Which means I'll feel disgusting!
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it! Oh, was I out of line just now? Oh, wait. So then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. The lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noises will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if... I might fuck up. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer, so we gotta befriend Gundam. Gun something, I wonder who that is. I out of line just now. Broken fish tank, killer escape route.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Think you topped her with the fish tank.
What's too big to be a weapon?
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
I don't remember.
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon inside the...
Well, okay, we have the metal bat in the real world. But in the game... Well, yeah, maybe it was a fish tank. That's what I'm thinking. Because the vase didn't have blood on it, and that was used to get the girls. It also had a metal bat, but...
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you topped her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts...
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No.
Damn it!
Yes, please. Because I really have no idea for this one.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Is it gonna be the broken fish tank?
Think you topped her with the fish tank.
Swimsuit with gravel?
It's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you
I would
going
not
even
have gotten
bigger?
that.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale,
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I agree with that.
Yeah, Jesus, I would not have gotten that. Thank you, Carrie.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
Oh my god.
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag? If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit.
It would be a good bag to use.
If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Call out to Ace Attorney.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen.
Yeah.
And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Yeah. It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D.
Yeah, because that girl was bullying Girl D, which is my
Girl
hero.
D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
I can still see it as Sonya being the killer.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer right now. The only person I can think of is that guy. Yeah, Fuhiku. Ah, yeah. Monokuma.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
Yeah, okay.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is... What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it? That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
No.
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. It's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
Totally stolen!
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
Shut up, little hater.
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
No, he wouldn't kill his own little sister.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
I just realized Terry's ex is Knife and Fork. No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point. I didn't finish reading it? An important shared point. It's gonna be this. That maybe? You can't claim the bear isn't creative. It might be the Girl E crime photo. I think it's this. Okay, no, it's the other one. Okay. Yeah. Damn it! Okay, fuck. Then it's the bat. Yes?
I can prove
There we
it
go,
with
okay.
this.
I have the right idea!
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Yeah.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles.
Yeah.
And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
Yeah, exactly. It is way too obvious.
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Yeah.
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Whoa.
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
Just too short to reach Mahiro's head.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh.
Okay, that reaction though.
What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
I keep meaning to go get a drink, by the way. Oh, the footprints. It's gonna be the footprints. Something about the footprints.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Maybe that.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Yeah, you did. Oh, it's this.
I was wishing Mr. Ams all day!
I got 2 hydrate routines. Oh shit.
What are you saying, you four-eyed? Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house! I was wishing Mr.
Oh shit.
Ams all
Okay,
day!
okay.
What are you saying, you accusing me of...
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, we'll get a drink after this.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are!
Oh my fucking god.
Don't decide that based on ugliness!
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was in?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
Yeah.
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
Uh-huh.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
Uh-huh.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
What if she is the killer? That would be so funny. Oh shit, I need to go get a drink. Wait, can I pause this during this?
I did go to the beach house.
It's gonna have to be the letter from
Only during my morning walk.
my
I
hero.
didn't go any other time.
Yeah.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
No.
Damn it!
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Maybe I'm
Then you
thinking
did
the
meet up
letter
with
has to be the
Mahiru.
first one.
At the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Or it's
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
No, that's wrong.
okay, there we go. Someone would go on the internet and just lie. It's 45.
Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
That's covered in blood. I was going to tell you in person. I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. We're going to get a drink. Think about that. Okay, 2 seconds. Alright. I got water, I got coffee. It was good timing for me to take a 2-minute break there. Because I live basically close to a naval base. I don't think you would be able to hear it from here. But on the first Wednesday of every month, they do a test alarm. So that's going off right now. The person who won the PNG raffle, I just joined the Discord to sign up for and then muted it. Missed the ping about winning. It's going to be another draw and another shot for Carrie. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I don't think you guys can hear it. When I moved into this district town near the naval base, it scared the shit out of me the first few months. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. Also, hydration for Ishmael and Faye. Drinking actual water. What we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's not see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Kyoko Sayonji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiro had, right?
Yep.
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
Yep.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Yep.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Yep.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed here.
Yeah, but does it really take an hour to kill her? I mean, okay, well that's thinking that she did the killing right away. But like, no. Also, sorry, I keep adjusting my chair.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner Fuyuhiko, so you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It does sound suspicious.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further.
Biko Biko is actually quite right.
Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Yeah, I don't believe her.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
Right?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all alone.
Okay, but Piko Piko, like, the last time, I don't think she was this into the trial, but this time she's so into it.
That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru.
We know what specific place she was hiding in.
There's evidence for that, too.
There is. The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? It's this closet.
Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that.
Oh my god, she's
before.
such a fucking liar. That pisses me off.
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
Also, I just remembered. Don't forget to take your pills. I have vitamin C to fight off any cold and vitamins.
Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
Yeah, you gotta fight for yourself.
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask?
Yeah, there's the mask.
There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island.
I honestly do think it's Sonya. She wore the mask, got her outfit covered in blood, changed into a wetsuit.
Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
That's hot.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. Can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. We are. Trash can, yellow gummy.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
I don't think it's a trash can.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Yellow gummy.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Where's escape
There's
route?
no doubt.
Gummy bag?
You went to the beach house, right?
Guys,
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
at the time the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Thank you for the posture check, Faye. I'm not really sure about this one, but we're gonna try.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Guys!
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Ah, I was
No, that's
right.
wrong.
Damn, I'm smart.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
Gummies are good.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
And it was a yellow gummy.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene is yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Ah.
That gummy is yellow? And it's not mine! The ones I eat
right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
And Pico's surprised.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy?
Yeah, right?
Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Oh shit, we're doing another argument. Iron bar window gummy.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence we need.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
I don't know.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet.
Couldn't see footprints on the beach because we've already used that.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
Not the window.
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her, we have the evidence.
That's wrong! I left those footprints during my morning walk!
No, it's the autopsy report. Okay, I have it right.
With Hiyoko, there's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprints...
It's true, that's an important... And we can thank Mahiru for...
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Ooh!
No, that's
magically
wrong.
did it!
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru dies instantly.
So somebody had to be strong enough to pull her towards the door.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry!
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after
You really think you'd be able to drag her?
Seriously, that's not true! Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was clean.
Yep.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer! Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I don't like her.
I won't let you look down on me. We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Okay. Shit. I don't know.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I don't counter all the words, I'll be pushed
If
back.
Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Go, come on! I was doing the button!
Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her buck. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Advance!
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower after she moved the body. She just wanted the fact that Hiyoko was at Genbi. Did you get all that, you bastard?
I don't remember this! Am I winning?
So what, dumbass? There's a shower
Oh, metal
room
bat.
inside the
No
beach
shower room.
house. After she moved the body, she just washed it. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven by the... Did you get all that, you bastard?
Oh god, this is hard.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside after she moved the body. She just the fact that Hiyoko can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard?
How do
So
I wait,
what, dumb-
overturn? Maybe that's what I want to do? Oh, fire troop blade.
There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
There we go.
Cut through those words.
You just got a national emergency broadcast
Washing it
test
off
on your
in the
phone?
shower is impossible because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
I'm not gonna lie, she's holding up pretty well. She was like 13 and everyone accused me of being the one who killed my friend. I'd be losing my shit. Yeah, I'd be crying.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something bad for Burden?
No, she's also explained she can't tie her own things. Yoko took her clothes off before committing the murder. No, that'd be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself.
I see.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. Can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
Yeah, that's why her and Mihiro became such close friends.
What?
You were there for that breakfast.
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiro's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, no.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Yeah, but she had a clear wound on her head.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
cats just ran into my door.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
Because you're a little shit.
You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die!
Oh, fuck off.
I'm sorry for being pig barf.
More importantly, Tsuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hyoko of being suspicious? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Yeah, tell us what you did.
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh?
Yeah.
Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier...
Yeah, she never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Yeah, no shit.
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
Wow.
You always have to say something snide.
Yeah, right?
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but... Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox. A letter? Yeah, this one.
Oh, it's the same letter, but it's from Mahiru. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. Time is still the same at 2 p.m. Seems someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Oh, hi Naga! Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. Too bad if they start suspecting us for no reason. Yeah, this is like the exact same, but the time is different by half an hour.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
The letter that Hyoko had doesn't clearly... Why? I don't know why is it clearly contradict the other evidence? Yeah. It's not like letting me read those fully. Yeah, because this one says 2:30.
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Oh, is that why he ran into the door? About what we discussed earlier. Yeah.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter...
About what we discussed earlier, yeah. 2 p.m. He was gonna murder too!
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Hyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say the letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? I would say both.
I see.
Yeah.
The killer
Because they say
must
the
have
exact
forged
same thing.
both letters. The killer forged them so they can manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
Mm-hmm.
The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
Oh, they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Guido?
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Good. Go.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
Mm-hmm.
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Just lightly.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
Yeah, if she went to the beach house at 2 p.m., but we didn't see her running away from the beach house till 3:30, then there's a whole hour and a half where we don't know what she was doing.
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Oh.
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
I assume so.
I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
What is she supposed to do about a full drugstore?
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start.
Mm-hmm.
And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Honestly, I think it's still a red herring. Even though Fuyuhiko was grilling her so fucking hard, I still think it's a red herring. Especially because if we go by the game, that it had to be Girl E that did the killing. Not him, he's just angry. Oh, you're thinking Pico Pico. It's, yeah, if it has to go by the game, it has to be a girl.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about?
Yeah, actually.
The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else.
Oh my god.
Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
He's just psycho, don't question him.
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Right?
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
He's fucking asleep.
Whoa. He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Sorry if I'm making noises, I was just looking for something. The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is cruel ending, the only thing I can do is move forward. Oh, you didn't hear anything? Okay. Because whatever we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Suspended? Oh, it's just a halfway point. Get rid of it. Well, then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answers right here, right now. You're going to spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... You can't never. Please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Yes, I would like to save my progress. Resume.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Oh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Yeah.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Well, trying to set up Hyoko.
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
The killer returned to the scene of the crime? After I left?
Yeah.
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there!
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder. At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? If so, we've prepared the perfect product for you. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the synapses course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the RB button. Press the LB button to brake and RB button to jump. Wait, that's acceleration and jump? There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course. Make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Oh shit, I'm not that great at these. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. I highly recommend that you make good use of your brain. That's my meddlesome advice for you. If you press the start button during the Logic Dive, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. She's right. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. Well, Pico Pico had a reason to be on the beach. So, if I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Shit, I'm scared. Oh, cool. Oh, we're playing Sonic. Wait, okay. Question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before Hiyoko arrived? I'm guessing before. Yeah, because they had to give her medicine. I have to press a button? Was that a good sound? I'm assuming that was a good sound. Question 2. Was that not? Okay. Now question 2? Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? Well, I'm assuming before Hiyoko. Or would it be after? No, she looked around, so she didn't see anything, so it would have to be before Hiyoko left. Nope, that was wrong. Thank you for the hydrate. What, my little scream of falling off the thing? They were somewhere within the beach house still. Woo! Look at me go! Ah! Question 3. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? Oh, I don't know. The beach or the beach house? I'm assuming the beach because we're thinking Pico Pico. And she looked around the beach house, so there was like no place for her to hide. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Nope. She was somewhere in the beach house. But I don't... The only place I can think of is the iron bars. Oh, Rainbow! Rainbow Road!
It's all coming together.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Yes, please, do it.
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
Oh, what are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. Wait, Hiyoko hasn't looked? Like that's... She said she looked there. The fridge?
Crap! Here!
But isn't that where she was passed out?
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
Right?
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
Oh, there was a surfboard bag that was empty.
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
The killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance. Only can think of one place. That's right, the place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was...
Here! What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
Yeah, why not?
The shelf it was on. It was pretty messy, don't you think? Two surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Yeah.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Mm-hmm. Little hater casually starts speaking Mandarin, that'd be cool.
And hiding very close to you.
I love when they draw the, like, nondescript person.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
What?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
Yeah, right.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
I think it's Sonia still. Even though it's kind of pointing towards Pico, the fact that Sonia is in a wetsuit, it's just like 2 red flags. Yeah, it has to be Pico. Hush Spices. See, okay, whoa! We have like different thoughts. Hush Spices too, I don't know. Airheaded depends so far ahead unless it's a plot she copied from the show. That's what I'm thinking. But that overcomplicated the story since we already know copying the game. True. It's between Pico and Posh Spice.
Say whatever you want, even if you didn't ask.
Alright, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
What?
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Yeah. Oh, so the killer, Hyoko, and then somebody else.
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Wait, who did find it? Was it Soda that found it?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that. It's basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
Hi, Allie.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine, fine! You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Doesn't.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
Okay.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
That's Hyoko. And then who discovered the body when we actually discovered it? Was it Soda?
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
Yeah, and not saying anything is weird.
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
I've turned off Steam Elements. Why are you doing that? Please ignore that, please. Please ignore it until Saturday. I don't remember who discovered it for the alarm last stream, if it was shown. It was shown, and I think it was Soda or Kazuchi, but I don't remember.
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
And then I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. If you hold down the... we'll figure out what that button is in a second. The shape of the rectangle will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you will be able to memorize it. This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. Okay. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or a mistake in your available truth bullet, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use it to make your case. Okay, I think we had this in the last game. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Please remember that it's only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun. They only give me the shower room one, okay.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Wait, just a second, we gotta see what... LB? Oh, RB. Okay, it's RB. So, because we're using a controller, it doesn't always show us what controls we're using.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Yep.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
Ooh.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
How do I... No.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
Wait, that's not working.
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning,
Oh
I
my
can
God.
declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Other than the killer moved the body. What if it's Pico Pico and anime? What if it's both of them? But then only one would be able to survive.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
Hi,
They
Xena!
couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
Shit. I'm trying to figure out what the controls are. Ah, there it is.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the...
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
Why am I not memorizing it?
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Okay, just a second. I have to look this up. Oh, cool.
Nani?
Hold the button long enough to catch a phrase. Don't let go of the button. Okay, I do have to hold down I have to slow down the time and then do it. Yeah, Harry's been doing really well with you and Allie in a team.
What did the killer do with...
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have...
They didn't have to use the
What about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around.
Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Why isn't that working?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Maybe I do have to hit the
Killer
yellow
do
one?
with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
I thought the blue
They
one
couldn't
was.
use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Okay, it is the yellow one.
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. If they used something other than the shower...
I'm just getting rid of it. Other than the shower, that's what I need.
Damn it!
What did the killer do with the blood?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the so washing it off.
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. If they used something other than the shower...
Okay.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
No, oh wait, that was wrong. Okay, okay.
Damn it!
Shit.
What did the killer do with the
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
Do I need the wet?
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
And someone other than the killer?
If they used something other
Wait.
than the shower.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and whoosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
I might need help with this if I screw this up.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Oh god, I was distracted. I don't even know.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply want...
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
It's not that phrase.
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up
And then shoot the wetsuit?
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around? Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash
I
it
might
off.
die. I might die. We have a lot of chance.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been
They didn't have to use the shower.
Yeah, they choose me if I fuck up. That's okay.
This is my hour end?
Yes, I want to retry.
We will never give up.
Never surrender.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would...
They didn't have to use the... Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body. If they used something other than the shower...
Okay.
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
No, that was wrong. I need an answer. I need an answer. I'm sorry. Honestly, sometimes, yeah, no, Belle's right. Like, sometimes it's just so confusing. So confusing. Yeah, we got the gummy one. We did that. Oh, wait. If they used something other than the shower, throw it off, it would have been impossible. Oh, see, I wouldn't have got that. Reported for harassment? Harass you.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply
They couldn't use the shower, so washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower. Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
Shoot the gang pro.
If they use something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wet?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely
Maybe it's together, perhaps someone other...
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
I had the general idea. I was just very confused.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
Okay.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
They just needed to wash off the blood. They didn't necessarily have to use the shower.
And they're right by the beach.
They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
The sand, the sea, the drinks in the oh, the drinks in the refrigerator. It's got so many bottles were used up.
I see.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Ooh.
In theory, that's impossible.
Why?
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Okay, she saw it. Well, it's gonna be trash can. We know that. It's gotta be trash can out of all of them.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking one bottle drink wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Oh!
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Yeah.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water. There were only flavored drinks. If you use those, the blood will come off and your body will leave an aromatic, especially if you use that alone would raise suspicion.
Okay, I think it has to be the first thing.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Allow me to cut through those.
They were all in the trash can. Damn it, Steam Elements, you're fucking calling me out.
There were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
There you go. It was the timer one.
Well, now that you mention it... When I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they're soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Yeah, who was soaked? It was Pico Pico! It was Pico Pico!
See? Just as I thought.
Hold on. You...
Is that true?
Because she was soaked, and she said she was swimming for 3 hours, but she was soaked.
Let me ask, who might that be?
Oh, I'm sad. I love Pico. If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, killer, Mahiro's killer, must be that person. Where are you?
You're the only one! Peko. Is it you?
Oh, I call her Pico.
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Yeah, hot. Hajime and Kazushi, why are you two here? Allie, yeah. Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body.
Uh-huh.
But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Uh-huh. And no one saw you swimming.
Don't just stay silent! Say something! Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner! You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming!
Why are you protecting her?
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home. So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
He was the third person that saw Mahiro dead. He wasn't the killer, but he saw Mahiro dead.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
Just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
So it was Hiyoko, Fuyuhiko, and Soda who saw the dead body.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer! We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you mention it, you're right.
Oh, it's gonna be the window.
The roadside door was blocked! And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
I wonder if Pico is connected with Fuyuhiko because she's like a swordswoman and she's like a protector and he's a yakuza.
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
We do.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Killer's escape route. I might know what it was. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening.
I see!
The roadside and beachside doors aren't an option. Only...
Oh. Yeah.
Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Which you needed a cane to lift you up. But Pico would have been, like, skilled enough to, I don't know, ninja up there.
Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
Or her sword?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with the island's beautiful, bountiful nature in its mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Yeah, her sword.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
Yeah.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body. Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
She has her sword
And
thing.
if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours! No! Please don't be violent!
Even if the killer used an object to escape out of the window, there wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. Oh shoot, this one's a little... Oh, okay, what is it technically called though? I don't know what it's technically called. Wait just a second. I still have the guide. I just... Okay, I see what it's technically called. See, this is a problem. This is Japanese game. The sword on her back. I needed to figure out what the sword on her back is called. See, that's what I thought. Ah. No! Now I just need a D. Yeah, see? Like bamboo sword, I was also thinking wooden stick.
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
Like, there's so many things, like, yeah.
If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Yeah, she had it on her back. We've run into this
Despite
problem
the fact that you
before.
had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Yeah, I know, she looks good.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
No, she used Hiko.
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell you? A ninja could have climbed that easily!
I don't think she used it as a step stool. I think Hiko was there.
Ninja Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Oh, never mind.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Is she gonna go psycho? I wanna see. Now then, the time has come for once again the panic talk of action, PTA. Let's talk a little bit about fever time and negative time. Oh, okay. Guys, warning, I am terrible at this. It's just the timing thing. From this point on, you'll be able to use the fever time by pressing the RB button during PTA. When fever time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. Yeah, I love that for her. But that's not all. You won't miss during fever time either. By pressing the B button when applicable, you can destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But only until your force gauge runs out, so make it best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called negatime that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates negatime, your tempo markers will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to press that button in rhythm. But in some cases, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can clear it, you can always change the difficulty settings. I'm not going to tell them that they'll have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that. Oh, well then, good luck.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room, and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why are you having an aneurysm? Are your knickers in a knot?
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard?
I'm hitting them in time! Fuck you!
Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your
I fucking hate this! I hate this one! I can never do this!
You're pissing me off!
We just slam! We just slam and hope! We slam and hope!
Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up!
Somehow we're doing it! Don't question it! Don't question it!
Got proof, you bastard? If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind! This is the end!
The bag.
If she used her bamboo sword as a stepstone, she could have recovered it with her sword bag. When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a stepstone, she tied her sword bag to it.
Damn.
After she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
Maybe he has a crush on Pico. I mean, who can blame him? Honestly.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Oh, fuck off, Nagato.
No! You just back off!
Is it true? Did you really kill Mom?
making assumptions. You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof. Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiro's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Pico just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness.
Okay, but what if she's sacrificing herself like Fuyuhiko did it? And she's sacrificing herself so we would vote Pico. And Fuyuhiko would escape because he's a Blacken. And if the Blacken is not voted, she's doing like, yeah.
Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
No. Wait.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
It was Fuyuhiko.
Can we wait until after the voting?
No.
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
Yeah.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right?
Right.
Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Oh, I've been waiting for her crazy face. Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
What are you saying?
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protected father and the smiling mother.
Hello! Earth to Pecco!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that!
God, she's hot. Apollo Justice, protagonist of the second Ace Attorney trilogy.
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our
I'm leaning
heads.
towards Fuyuhiko now.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Could she be?
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Oh my god.
Justice complete!
I'm cringing so much.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
I am cringing so much. Fucking weeb!
Now then, let's execute justice!
What?
The emotes, I know!
What the fuck?
Pecco, what are you doing?
Yes, you can.
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Pecco finally snapped!
I love this. It's her crazy face. This is her crazy face.
Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, She is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be... But... Huh?
Yeah, why did she kill Mahiro?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask! This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
So she could explain the plot. Okay, yeah.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
Okay, so this is my assumption that I'm not 100% sure who actually did the killing, whether it's Pico Pico or Fuyuhiko, but I still think Pico Pico is basically probably actually connected to Fuyuhiko or the Kizuchi clan, and she's like the guardsman of the Yakuza. Like, she's training to be a good swordsman to be a guard for Fuyuhiko. Or something like that. And so one of them actually did the killing. I'm starting to think that it was Fuyuhiko that actually did the killing, and that she's taking the dive so she gets voted and he gets to escape. What? What the heck is this? Pico is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
He's so fucking asleep.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
He's sleepy?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
She's like the furthest thing from evil. If you're saying that about Hiyoko, I would have got it.
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
Oh! Right, the game!
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then the reason you killed Mahiru was...
Because she was the one that killed...
To protect justice, of course.
Oh my fucking god.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword. And executed justice.
Please shut up.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
Embrace the cringe. Sakura and Hina. Oh!
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important.
I actually have to run to the washroom. So you're gonna stare at Pico Pico, and Pico Pico is gonna stare back at you. I'll be right back. Have you guys been suffering? I love that. Pause on her having a seizure. It's fine.
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer, in the end, there's no mistake that it was Pico all along. However, the hotter they are, the crazier.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
You shower this world, bitch. You couldn't even shower yourself. You did, with bottles. Closing arguments. Okay, so we're doing the comic. Doc 1. Okay, remember. Okay. Ooh, maybe this? Oh, wait, we gotta read this. Okay, beach house. It looks like she was talking to somebody, which is that image. It's not any of the first ones. Knockout Hiyoko. So yeah, I guess it was Pico. Plain Crow not being the most insane person I've met then? Are you sure about that? Okay. This one's gotta be here. Dragged it by the door. Okay. That's there, and then this here, because we're leaving evidence. Oh, no! Oh, wait, she has to leave first. Okay, and then leaving evidence? Okay. Let's go back to the front here. Okay. That, wait, okay. Pretty anime girl mask. Tie the bamboo sword to the sword bag. Killer holds a metal bat, and Yoko arrives at the beach house. Mikan arrives at the beach house. Oh, Mikan was the one that found the body. There won't be any of those. Yeah, she arrives, she gets drugged. It probably won't be that because we see this here. I don't know where the mask will come in. This is gonna be here. Okay, okay. So it's gotta be something with the mask, but I don't know where that's gonna come in. Oh, right here, maybe? Yeah, okay, there we go. Can I ban Bell? No. No, you may not ban Bell. Okay. I think this might go here. Yeah. She's made a promise. Ooh, he has the letters. Shit happens. Hiyoko wakes up. Okay, we see Hiyoko getting drugged, right? Yeah, so it can't be this one. We see Hiyoko getting drugged. Hiyoko waking up has to be one of these two panels. I'm gonna guess this one. Okay, last doc. Okay, let's just make sure we got everything here. So yeah, that's all filled. Yeah, letter, drug Kyoko, murder Mahiro, drag her to the door so there's no escape, we clean ourselves off, and then we hide into the surfboard bag. Okay, Hyoko wakes up. Ah, shit, she runs out. Use the footprints.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
Bam!
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome murder case, the video game provided to us as the motive.
Yeah, Mahiru was the first one that actually beat it.
She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer.
I think it was Fuyuhiko overheard it.
The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko. The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime. The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created.
Wait, if Yakuza and anime are in this together. Hi, Dan. Why would anime want Little Hater to be the scapegoat? If she won the game, Yakuza would be executed with everyone else. True. Well, yeah, why would it act if Yakuza so
by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off.
It did.
But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hiyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet.
Like every gay person.
And then she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her. From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house.
The shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect? Yeah, not the dead body or anything, right?
They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used the bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Complete!
I see. And what of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
That is.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me.
What?
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
Of course, Gundam is like, what?
To protect what's most important to you, you must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Hi, Kiro.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall, who will combat the evils of this world?
She's trying to convince us to, like, throw so she can keep fighting the evil.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
I mean, if you have to have a final fight to save yourself, why not this?
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed! For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable. Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
Well, listen to Sonya.
I'm awake!
He finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one. Such heart-pounding excitement.
I thought they were gonna make more of an argument towards Fuyuhiko, but yeah, it was Peko Peko. I didn't even get a vote. Okay, there's gonna be big depictions of death probably in the next 5 minutes.
Have a little more time? Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
I mean, we voted.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Peko is the killer. Nani?
Is true. However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Peko is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Yes.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast.
She is.
She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Peko, right?
Mm-hmm.
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia describes sparkling justice like this.
justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice catchphrase, which she didn't say. Yeah, oh, then she says this, an unknown serial killer has a catchphrase. Read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. See, so that's what it was. I think I got the difference between the serial killer and Pico. Ooh, nationality?
My brain.
I see.
Yeah.
It's broken.
That's right. According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
Ah, Spanish.
So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
Yeah, and Pico is definitely not from Spain.
What?
Why does she have emotes now? All this time I completely misunderstood. From when I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
I'm from Spain without the A. Same.
Will you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
I feel like...
However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Yep, Carrie. Fan yourself.
Looks like she's back to normal?
Yeah, she's being used as the tool. She's not like... Yeah.
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Yeah.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Hiko.
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember.
Proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime. The body discovery announcement.
I see.
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not? Geez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
Okay, it was Soda.
I see. That leaves us one person short.
Yep.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
You're the only one! Is it for Yuriko?
Yeah, look at him freak out.
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
Wait, but that doesn't make sense. So Pico really did the murder, and he was trying to get... So if they voted Hiyoko, then Pico would have been free. So he would have been fine with dying? Like... No, the events that occurred in this game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that too. Ending prize, I'm assuming? Let's see.
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
Yeah, if everyone went along with it and just voted Little Hater, he would have been fucked. So I don't get his plan of
Photos
using
awarded
Pico
for
as a
beating
tool.
the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko. You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first received the ending prize.
Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
Oh, so he won it first, not Mahiro.
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? Because Peko is the killer, right? But he already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool. I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
Right?
It means I'm not the killer.
Well, okay. Technically, he's gonna be like, no, technically you swung the bat, you are the killer. Even if you are a tool.
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
But it's gonna be important for them, because then they know who had the true motive. So they're not fucked, technically.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Yeah.
Young master?
Yeah.
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
Nope.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
Nope.
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
It can't be the end of the game.
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
Yeah.
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
So they were banking on Monokuma's craziness to view her as a weapon and not as a human. To view her as Fuyuhiko using a weapon, which is her. Yeah, they're just making shit up and hoping it goes.
What the hell?
B.
I'm in a bind. And what a bind it is.
Yeah, really.
I guess for now, let's take a quick recess.
Oh no!
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
And that's when I end stream. No, I'm joking. Oh, we're not being voiced anymore. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is... hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Okay, I'll wait. So sorry, I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no reason to hesitate, no matter how you look at it. Pico's the killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool, you're a freaking human being.
Well,
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
you just don't know.
Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools?
Hey,
What does she mean, Fuyuhiko? Miko and I grew up together. you two childhood friends then? I don't know why I hesitated. No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned my parents, the Kuzuri clan took me in.
Nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property. Ooh.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. Yeah.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
Look, even as a baby, she has a sword. I'm pointing at the screen and I'm like, look, guys, look. No, yeah.
That is my only reason for living.
But not when the power dynamic is literal ownership.
Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
That is...
Oh. You are wrong. You are not a tool, Pico. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Huh?
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship does not exist on this island. We are just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
Not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I'm nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one who tried to kill my hero wasn't you, it was... Huihiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat the game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it.
Damn it. I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me!
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? Come, I don't even know if my sister is dead. You tried to confirm it with my hero. That's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photos because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. She never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure my hero was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played that game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiro spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Oh, sorry. I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiro? If you're gonna talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so... You know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own. So I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyways. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
I wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too. But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plans to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiro into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here, I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so?
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. There's always tomorrow, psych! I wanted to use that bat as a murder weapon because it's in the game. And that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death is the same way my sister was killed. Just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So, that is why you killed Mahiro with that bat. But still, I believed her up until the very last minute. That the game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch...
Hey.
Hey, if that game is actually real... Are you the one who killed... Oh, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Are you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
Shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You have no right to do that. Nobody has a right to judge others for their crime. Revenge is just wrong. And then he fucking smacked her. Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiro, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. And after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiro. Ads are starting in a minute, by the way. Huh?
Young master, I am finished.
Look at his face, like, ah!
What?
Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its action. I don't get this at all.
Of course.
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible to understand, for them to understand each other. Yeah, guys, if you have a Prime membership, an Amazon Prime, use Jeff Bezos or whoever runs that money to subscribe. Finger guns. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Crow to feed her cheese bun addiction. I do love cheese buns. Afterwards, just as my young master planned, I proceed... Oh, Belle! Thank you! Thank you for giving Ro a sub. You didn't need to do that, but thank you. Something sub. Thank you, Belle. Afterwards, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also consider the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of the serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes? Oh, okay, so she's like, I'm gonna go fucking crazy and you guys are gonna vote for me. Gwen, hello! Welcome in, Raiders. You might be hit with a ad. But welcome in. Hello, how are you? We just found out who killed Mahiru. Is the shout out gonna work? If the shout out is bugged, it might be because of Steam Elements. Here, let me actually. No, I'm still signed into Steam Elements, like, because I figured out what was setting it off, so that should have been fine. You know what's funny? I did have a cheese bun this morning. My addiction to cheese buns are real. Here, we'll give him the 6 minutes or 6 seconds while ads are still going. So, welcome in, Raiders. Hopefully you can hear me. Sorry about ads. That was just our timed ads. Gwen, if you are still around, what were you doing? The shout out might not have worked. I'm gonna try it myself. Oh, you hear me? Good. What were you up to? Shout out, why aren't you working? I know I'm signed into MooBot. I have like 3 kind of things that I use, and I don't know which one does the shout out. Yeah, I'm signed into all of them, so I don't know why it's bugged. I was programming my new PNG tracking software and then got distracted and did some character design for my new model. That's awesome! That's so cool! Just a warning to those who rated in, this game does have depiction of death. We're actually really close to a big depiction of death. So warnings and all that, and you know, if this is not your jam, totally understandable, but yeah. We just found out who the big killer was for this trial, and I'm assuming Monokuma is gonna be like, yeah, you're your own human and killer, and we'll see. You insist that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes? So we fell for it. We fell for tricks all along. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on. Don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Pico being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on. I'm telling you to hold on.
I see.
I see. So for Pico, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great.
It would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
Wrong. I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyways.
Now then.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Pico just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Pico and the rest of us? Is that your hope? Nikito's fucking crazy.
What?
Hold on.
Hold on. What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
What? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko? Of your own free will? Ooh, and then she wouldn't be a tool.
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those all things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth? Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Pico, we're all gonna die. Young Master, you just had to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just had to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but in this kind of situation, interacting with others will shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teruteru, are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that? Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. I don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating, like you are now, right?
Young Master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Pico, but
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and you'll survive alone. Or would you rather reject Pico and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young Master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Oh, he cares about her.
Young Master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me.
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Aww.
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then, why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Kyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me! Forget about the Kuzuryu clan! You better escape!
So, how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please tell me the truth. He cares about her.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Pico. I guess couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master.
I'm a disgrace.
Because if that actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Echo.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you I don't want a tool to be given to me by the Kuzuru clan?
Young master.
Uh-oh.
Oh my, so this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interested. Gotta admit, this is more interesting than Tera loves his mom. It is. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad! You're definitely the killer. What? This is more compelling, more interesting than Tera loves his mom. That's what I read. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer. Ah! No, that shouldn't count.
Sorry.
Peko, I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself, I believe you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so.
Even so, I wanted you to escape. Oh, she's speaking. I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Bye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already? Okay, yep, warning here. Depiction of death. Why can't we not be sober? Just want to start this over.
I will never feel despair.
And yet the game does not end here. Yeah, no, we know that there's 5 chapters. Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I'm a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Pico Yama, used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. And that's it. How many times do I have to keep? I don't need any tools. You did say that. Then let's begin. The punishment time brimming with despair. Why don't you get it?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordsman, Pico Pico Yama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it? I love how they're having a heartfelt moment and Monokuma's like, oh yeah, let's go.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
I never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
Shut up, Monokuma. Let them have their moment.
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Aww.
Young master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Oh, damn.
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Holy shit.
Young master? Young master?
And now my favorite punishment? Man! Alright, warning, warning. This is your last warning. Depiction of death. One woman army. What? What? Even Fujiko? This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastards, what is this? 2 for 1? Yeah. This can't be. This is a lie, right? Echo! Fujiko! For heaven's sake, this was just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between 2 hopes, but it was a crush into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that? The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that 2 of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I'm pissed. And I even feel sad and hopeless. But still.
Isn't that right?
It's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. Pardon me. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is an unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, you misguided thoughts of what hope should be reminds me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying. Akito, you want to help the killer, right? You're even fine dying, right? What if we all just take turns beating you day and night until you behave like people? I think he would be into it.
Listen carefully.
Anyways, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hope of all the ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. You won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? You don't understand. Even Fuyuhiko died, you know? Not yet. He's still alive. What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko's still alive.
You serious?
Are you serious? Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side. How is he still alive?
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Well, we got the ultimate nurse.
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it?
Well, Monokuma can't break the rules. Only the Blackened is supposed to get executed. Oh, true.
God damn it!
Serves him right.
You're so stupid.
You were filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself. That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe it!
Surprised orders?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school trip rules. The Blackened is exposed during the class trial. They alone will be executed. If only the Blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
Unbelievable.
Ah, jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a school rule, even if it's me.
So,
Fine then, I'll save him. Really?
like...
I was actually going to do it all along, so I've already prepared for this. What did I fuck? Ah. Huh? Prepared? Oh, whatever. That's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere. Gradually grew closer and closer.
Oh, an ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
And after that, he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Is this really going to be okay? To leave this to Monokuma?
Damn it.
Can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's going to be fine. Probably going to get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely going to come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Then, all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiro's death, you know.
However,
However, we must put that aside since Pico has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
Damn it!
I guess. Things aren't as exciting if a shit stirrer like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. In the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be sacrificed. And so the class trial ended. Guessing this is so that they could move on to another murder plot for a bit. If he was still here, his arc would have continued. Yeah. Basically, if he was still fine in here, people would be distracted by him. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will happen to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in a vast dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. Totally not a time bomb. Totally not a time bomb.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? Poor people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well.
That guy?
What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair, and the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Wait, wasn't the ultimate despair Junko? Junko?
That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Da da da! Tea and punishment, sin and coconuts. Yeah, I am, once we get the save, because what will happen is we'll get the introduction. Black Dragon Blade. What we'll get is we'll get an introduction to the next chapter, and we're going to save that for the next time. So, let's see. Yeah, and the introduction for the next chapter is usually, like, at least an hour long. Because we're kind of getting, like, over the fact that, people have been murdered. Or people have murdered. And then we have to get over the fact that Pico did that for the sake of Fuyuhiko. And Fuyuhiko loved Pico. And it was really sad. And... ugh. Like, I didn't think they would go down that route, but they did. Also, if you guys are talking to me, I can't see you because I've taken off my glasses. Why have I taken off my glasses? You'll never know. Ads, go away. Wait. Oh, ads are going. Well, that's fine. We're ending. Which is good. Maybe now you can see why Fuyuhiko is one of my favorites in this game. It's gotten higher up there. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's be right back. Transition? There we go. I mean, Nagito, even though I do find him annoying, I think he's getting higher on my list. I still like Gunham, like, probably the best. We are looking for someone to raid. He grows on you? He does. He was kind of annoying twerp at the beginning, and now he's kind of growing on me. Carrie, have you watched the first VODs of Danganronpa 1? Because Ham Hands is in that, but he's not Ham Hands at that point. What would you guys rather? Resident Evil 4 or one of my wives who's playing with, attracting husbands? Wife? Okay, we'll go to wife. Yeah, I won't be staying long either. Kind of makes me want to play this game. I like games with romances. We're going to Amana, who's still playing the men of Yoshiwara, but she's going through the other routes. Amana's lovely. Yeah, do not post a throne there this time. You are on your mobile or PC. Tomorrow we are back at 10 a.m. PST with Final Fantasy 13. We've been putting off Final Fantasy 13 for a long time. I'm not a huge fan of Final Fantasy 13, but I want to play through it. So we're coming back tomorrow with Final Fantasy 13. We're gonna try to, you know, slam through some of that game. And yeah, it should be fun. You guys have a good day. Take care of yourselves. Don't forget pills. Don't forget to get lunch or dinner or whatever time it is for you guys. And I will see you guys over there. Bye-bye.